happy Friday! Is it Friday? God, I hope it's Friday. Let's see what I'm working on. Hey, I'm back on these 5.2 Magnum heads. Yesterday I magnifluxed them and found a little crack right here. Pixie dust. Right there, see it? So that crack is so small, a hardened seat will take care of it. A lot of times if it has a big crack, I'll have to put a crack repair pin in it, but a hardened seat will take care of this one. I also ground all the valves yesterday. And I did that in my Sioux 2075 valve grinder. It's even got a light. Adjust the wheel. Check it out. These guides are in excellent shape and the seats are spot on. This thing really doesn't even need a valve job, but I'm going to do it anyway and put hardened seats in them to keep them from cracking. I bought these cores about 8 months ago, and whatever vehicle they were on must not have had any miles on them because these heads bust all the time. I'm going to tap these threads. They're a little rust and scale and crap in them. There you go. And all the exhausts. There you go. Rockers, valve covers, and the intakes all tapped. Now you won't have any troubles getting this thing together. Well, you might have troubles. Now these guides are very tight, like I explained. Does anybody know what this is? This is a knurler. I'm going to knurl these guides. It's going to put a spiral in there, and it'll trap oil, and they'll last even longer because they're tight. Don't knurl a loose guide. It won't last very long. I put oil on it. Now I have a reamer. There you go. Let me do them all. Last one. Whoa. Hey, I want to show you something. Look at this. Now this is what's called a false guide. It's 1/2 inch diameter. But look at the inside of it. See how it has that spiral? That serves the same purpose as what I just did. Now it's very important to clean that guide. Alright, now I'm going to ream them to the final size. This is a 313. Pretty fancy camera work there, huh? Hey, I'm going to clean these one more time, and then I'll get them up in the head machine here behind me and get some seats in them. This is my TCM 25. So I've got it leveled, and I got to pick out this. Goes on there. And I need a seat cutter. I think it's this one. What's that say, everybody? Do we know? So this seat is a 1687. For those of you that failed math, I just gave you a clue what size that was. Inch and 11/16. Now this has got a chuck in it, I got to take it out. So to take that out, I pull the quill down. I pull this pin right here, and then I just go up, and it pops out. And we're going to do this. Here it is. This is the seat driver. I don't know if you're on camera or not. Maybe you aren't. Hoo-yah! We're good to go. Now these are way too far apart, way too high. This has a power column. Where is it? It's up here. I knew where it was, trying to find it on the camera. Really nice. I've run these machines before and you had to walk around the back and crank it. Going down is not so bad, but going up is a bear. Alright, now I'm just going to float over. Tripod's in the way. Don't fall over, guys. Still a little bit high, huh? Come down some more. Pretty close. Okay, let me lock the column. And that gets done way back here. A couple of locks. There we go. Now we got to do a gear change. And that's around this side of the machine. Don't worry about that. It's up there. Let me get the tripod. So I'm running 238. I want to switch it to 74. Tripod. That kind of sounds like a dinosaur, doesn't it? So I put all this together on the intake. Because I always level up the intake. Let me get you a little down here closer. A little down here closer. Okay. Actually, you could stay back here for a minute. I'll show you how I set the stop. So I check this on every seat. I keep this on my finger because, you know, I'm going to use it. I'm going to reset this 4 different times. So I got the seat cutter down against the seat, and I'll just tighten this lock right there. That keeps me from cutting too far. All right, I'm ready to cut. Safety glasses on. So I get comments about that moving around when I'm cutting. It's piloted, and yeah, it does move around, but I got press fit when I'm all done. The seat comes out concentric, so it works for me. Let me cut the rest of them. Got rid of the chips and I put some Loctite on them, more for a lubricant than to hold them. Let me beat them in. Okay, so the pilot goes back in, and this takes that sleeve again. Okay, here's the seat. It has a radius on it, so you don't want to put this in upside down. That helps it go in the hole. Then I have this deal. It has different sizes. This comes off, depending on the size of the seat. I better turn that over, huh? Yeah, I just hammer it in. It's just a little bit proud, but I'll trim that. So here you go. See, I didn't get this one in all the way. The tripod was in the way, and I beat it down the rest of the way, so I don't have to trim it at all. It wouldn't have been an issue, though, if it would have been proud. So now I can re-level it and cut those 3 angles. Okay, so this is the cutter that I'm going to use. Let me zoom in here. It's got all 3 angles on it. It has a 60 here at the bottom, and then the 45, and then a 30. I don't know how well you can see the profile. Let me get really close here. So that's carbide. You can kind of see it there, huh? I don't know. So to set that, you need a valve. That's the most important thing, I guess. And this tool here, I'm zoomed in way too far. So the tool goes on here, kind of snug it down a little bit. And then this thing's adjustable for the size of the valve. Wow, wow. So I just set that right where I want the 45. Right about there, I guess. And then I lock that. Now, take the valve out. And the tool goes on. And this is also adjustable, so screw there. And it can go in and out. And I just match that profile to the 45. And I tighten it down. And this has interchangeable pilots for the different size guides. Okay, now I need to do a gear change up to 107. Show you in comparison the speed difference. Here's 107. Here's 74. Hey, when I get up on the freeway, I run it at 1134. All right, this head's ready to grind the seats. All right, second head. I'll do all this on hyperlapse, sort of. Well, look who was almost not in the video. What are you doing, Bear? Hi, buddy. Sniffing around? You need petted? Huh? You need petted. Look at everybody. Tell everybody hi. He says, no, just pet me. Just pet me, Daddy. You're a good boy, Bear. Oh. Bye. I forgot to push record. So here we go, ready for a 3-angle valve job, surface and assembly. Well, that is after I wash them and paint them, and put freeze plugs in them, and new valve seals. Hey, you'll have to come back and see me tomorrow. I'm going to finish them. So thanks for coming along on this Friday, you guys. You guys come back and see me again, okay? And be nice to each other. Bye.